He said he and Sabrina Hollins were behind it.
Okay, bring me the tape.
I won't get locked up, won't I?
Look, we'll let you out to get the evidence that they were involved. You flip on them, you stay out of jail. But still, you made with the DA.
I understand.
Okay, bring me the tape. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you think, Sabrina's not the one.
Hey, you didn't tell your friend what I said, did you?
The game changing.
So you are investigating her.
The bank is closed.
Well, folks, in the next episode, Jesus, it feels like the season 1 finale all over again. We're going to see Logan and a bunch of FBI agents storm the bank, announcing that the bank is shut down, and we'll probably see Maurice and Sabrina arrested. Now, I've already done a full separate video about the fact they're going to jail next season. I talked about Maurice's cellmate, the fact that the officer that arrests Sabrina, as well as the person working the case, both don't like Sabrina for various reasons, so things ain't looking too good. But I really wanted to talk more about what Danny said to Sabrina in last night's episode, as well as in the promo for next week's episode, the finale. And that's the fact that Danny kind of left Sabrina hanging high and dry, because if memory serves, and I went back to watch that particular scene of last week's episode, the only thing outside of asking Danny various questions about Sabrina's character, her employment, and things like that, was suggesting, look, I can't go into too much detail to compromise this case I'm working on, as well as losing my job, but all I can say is that Sabrina better get a lawyer. Yet when Danny, on 2 occasions, first when she went to Sabrina's after, Sabrina got back from her date with Bio, and then the next morning when Sabrina went over to Danny's apartment, in neither scene, and I rewatched those scenes before recording this video, in neither scene did Danny once say, all Logan said was you need to get a lawyer. Anytime Sabrina was like, wait, what was Logan talking about? Because Danny would shift gears, say, I don't know, he didn't say anything, but are you robbing that bank? Are you doing this? Are you doing that with the white people's money? And she never once said you need to get a lawyer. In the second scene, when Sabrina went to Danny's because she's nervous and paranoid as hell, maybe I need to call Andy. For what? To throw a bunch of divorce papers at him? She's not a criminal attorney. But that doesn't mean that Sabrina shouldn't have called Andy just to say, hey, do you have any criminal lawyers at your law firm that could help me out? Because, the guy that Danny's seeing didn't say much aside from I need a lawyer. So Danny really effed it up. All she had to do was simply say, hey, you need to call Andy to get a lawyer. That's all I can tell you. And, I can kind of understand her only leaving it at that, because that's all Logan said. But what did she say? Sabrina, just be careful. He said be careful, but he also said get a lawyer, Danny. And if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And now we just know that the cops are going to come over to the bank, shut that shit down, and arrest her and Maurice. What a shame. I feel like Sabrina got the short end of the stick in this season. She barely had anything to do to begin with, and now she's about to go to jail. And it's just one of those situations where Danny, for as much as she runs her mouth and tells people business, the one time she had one detail that she needed to tell Sabrina, yet she didn't do it. And from there, we know that in the promo, Logan's going to step to Danny's workstation at the airport, and Danny's like, look, I don't know who it is you're looking for that's doing shady stuff, but Sabrina isn't the one. And then Logan's like, well, did you tell her what I talked to you about last night? And then Danny's looking like, she doesn't want to say that she did or didn't. And then we see a bunch of the feds roll out, and it's like, wait, so you have been investigating her. And then as a result, they're going to go down to the bank and shut it down. So I feel like that's probably going to be towards the end of the episode. Maybe like the cliffhanger ending. I don't know for sure, but it's going to be there. And I just feel like this is messed up, especially the fact that Maurice gave that flimsy ass confession. And as Logan told Q, when Q was like, I can come down there with the tape so you can hear it, but am I going to jail? Or I'm not going to jail if this, tape, turns out good. And as Logan said, I'll listen to the tape, and if the evidence points to Maurice and Sabrina as, the masterminds, then you won't have to worry about going to jail. You'll still have to meet with the DA and find out what the final verdict is, but just know that if you drop dime on them, then, you should be good. And it goes back to what Q told Maurice, I think at the beginning of the season, when he was in jail, saying, hey, I'm getting out on a deal because I turned in my, I turned and snitched on my, friends and whatnot so I can walk. And now it seems like it was all an elaborate ruse to get Maurice to, rat on himself. And it's just, again, that confession was flimsy as hell. And if Logan can't tell that it's sarcastic, he's as bad a cop as Hayden is bad a lawyer to not tell that Robin was lying to him when he said he was gay. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's just a damn shame to have all them beds down there. It's just ridiculous. But do you think Sabrina and Maurice will get out, or will they spend like a majority of season 5 behind bars? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I feel like Q's probably going to get comfortable at the apartment while he looks for a job, and Maurice is behind bars. I wonder what Calvin's going to say when he comes home and like, wait, where the hell is Maurice? So thanks so much for tuning in. Hit like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below, and I'll catch you in the next one.